Alright, it's time to go live again. Whew. Finally got the time to get back into this world. I did play a little bit off stream as usual. Just farm up and see what I need to get to upgrade the base and all that stuff. And we are pretty decked out. Let me show you guys what we have. I did want to save the dragon fight for you guys, but it's really tempting, and I really wanted to do it, and so I went ahead and faced the dragon, and we dropped a very powerful melee weapon. It is a boomerang. It's called the Dragon's Rebound. We also got the Divine Dragon Lance and the Bow of Dualism. We also got the Savage Skeleton Staff. So these are the 4 weapons that's dropped by this boss, and it's called, I think, it's Sage and Grit. So we'll be facing this boss again. I'll show you guys exactly how this boss works and all that. And in terms of the trinkets, we did decide to keep the Clockwork Heart on the magic build as well as the ranged build. Just because I think it's a bit more suitable for these two to have, what do you call this, resilience as a part of their build. As you can see, the Dragon Lance has 1 resilience gain, and the Dualism has 1 resilience gain, but the melee weapon only has half of it. It doesn't really matter because the melee weapon still has very high attack speed. The magic weapon doesn't have any attack speed because it's a continuous beam. So I'll show you guys how all of these work. And the Bow of Dualism has a very good 2.5 attack speed, which is decent. It's not that great. But it shoots 2 projectiles at once. So if you're close up to an enemy, you're basically firing like, if I'm not mistaken, 120 damage worth, and that makes it almost as much as the melee weapon, and almost as much as the magic weapon. So let's just show you against a single target here. This is the, sorry, I'm switch to my melee build as I do this because it gives me increased melee attack speed and damage. We also switch to the full fossil armor. I think it's called, so this is Ancestor, this is Sharpshooter, and that is Fossil. Basically, you need ancient fossils to craft this, so let's just call it Ancient Fossil Armor. So we have this working for us. Yeah, and here's the melee build. Switch to melee and do this. As you can see, we're doing about close to 700 to 800 damage, which is pretty cool. I think we can actually ramp those numbers up. I'm also using the Caveling's Foot because it works really nice. It gives us a lot of movement speed when we lose health. And that actually works great because this weapon, this melee weapon, despite being melee, has insane range. Look at that. Look at the range that I get on this weapon. It's pretty much broken. Like, I don't... Like, that is the limits of the range. Look at that. It's pretty much half the screen. So it's really great range for a melee weapon. And it sort of makes sense because as you play this game later in the later stages against bosses, going melee is pretty much a suicide mission. It's not really that good. So you rely very much on the range weapon. So again, you're reaching close to 7 to 800. Let's just say it's 700 DPS for now. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 700 DPS. Let me switch to the magic lance, and I'm just gonna fire here. As you can see, it's a continuous beam. And we're getting close to 700. Oh wait, let me switch to my mage actually. Yeah, that would make a bit more sense. Let me just fire this before we run out of mana. Yeah, I can reach almost about as much damage as the melee weapon. Now, the downside to the Divine Dragon Lance is that you cannot move while firing it. So if you're firing at a target, you can't move. However, after defeating the dragon, you do get access to the Quick Blink Scepter, which is a very powerful trinket. As you can see, it allows me to just blink forward in the direction that I'm facing. And I can actually combine this with the increased dash charges from the ancient relics, tough ancient relics. So it allows me to basically blink 3 times with some cooldown. And it's a 3-second cooldown per stack. So it's really nice. It works really well. Allows me to move in and out of fights. But again, I gotta stand still when I do the Dragon Lance. So this is for a very specific build. It's not very good. Total armor is 70 for this. I get 90 armor from the melee weapon, and I get 74 from the ranged. I can bump these up by, obviously boosting its stats. I think I've rolled armor on most of my magic gear. I need a little bit more coins to properly do the sets. We are a little bit less in terms of our currency because we've been spending it, but wisely so. And yeah, here's the bow of dualism. Let me show you this. In order to make this set worth it, I'm just gonna add the ammo box. We don't really need it. We have a lot of ammo, but it's nice to have a reduced bullet usage. Um, so let me just go and fire this. It says 558. If I remove this, 57, 56, 55. Let me just put this back on. 432. Hmm. Oh, it's bullets. I'm such an idiot. It doesn't work with the bow. I'm gonna drop it back. So that gives us another trinket slot. I think that was a trinket that actually deals like more damage. Let me look for it. This is resilience when I dash. This is decent, but obviously we have outleveled it. We also got the Call of the Sea mount, which is a seahorse mount. It's only good in open waters, which is not much in this game. Plus, you know, we can fly on a broom and all that. But it's a very, very powerful, very, very fast water mount. I'm just gonna hold on to it in my range set. The Elder gives you this after you beat the dragons. And on this build, I got the Bad Boots for movement speed and the Ghost Boots. So to get this combined with my increased stamina capacity, I can run quite far and quite fast. So it gives me a lot of versatility in the sharpshooter because I need to really keep my distance and move around a lot. Like I really need to move a lot, right, for it to make sense. So let's see again. Passive re. Okay, this is not very good because I lose all my resilience upon hit. Bullet usage, projectile velocity. The assassin's cowl is not really needed because when I have this sharpshooter hat, the bonus it gives me is that every 5 hits is a guaranteed crit. So crit damage from the frozen wave is actually a lot more worth it because I'm guaranteed to be critting. As you can see, the set itself only gives me crit damage. It doesn't give me crit chance because it knows that I'm going to guarantee crit every 5 hits, so I might as well go into attack speed or crit damage. And one of these two should be sufficient first. Let's look at these double swim speed. I was looking for a specific trinket. Where is it though? Let me see. So this guy who's going in the dungeon, I need a trinket mobility cloak from the regular dungeon, but I don't have enough gold to let him do his thing. So he hasn't really been doing much. We also are farming rockfish because I like the melee build now, and I think I'm going to invest a bit more into the melee build. We don't need the ancient fossils, so I'm going to stop that. But I really, really like the melee build we have, and I'm going to invest a little bit more into it. Let me just check my trinkets again. Crit chance, damage movement after blocking. Okay, that's after blocking. Hover and pick up speed across all surfaces. The hover boots, huh? Yeah. Space to sprint. I mean, this is also decent, right? Because I can just go like that. And we have sufficient stamina to do this. As you can see, my stamina capacity, like my stamina regens the moment I'm not moving. Then I can continue to move, and I can still fire while moving. So it's actually pretty cool. But the thing is, it picks up speed over time, so it's not very good unless I am like actively, like constantly sprinting to pick up enough speed. Necrotic poison, mana regen, movement speed reduction, attack slows, max summon. Being hit while you have a dash resets the dash. That's nice. Max mana, prevents skating movement speed. The Dryad Haunted is not bad. This doesn't work against bosses. Sort of it's a bit of a turn off. It's a massive turn off actually. The fact that it doesn't work against bosses. It's quite a massive turn off. So Clockwork Heart. I think if anything, I need to get another Manica. You know? Yeah, if anything, another Manica might be good to increase my resilience gain. I don't need the Challenger's Pauldron on the melee one, actually. So maybe I could use this on the Ranger. to increase my resilience gain. Yeah. The Manica is really powerful. The increase my resilience by 50 and increase resilience gain by 50% is actually huge, right? This one is good, but it only works when bosses are nearby, so it's very specific to boss fights. It's nice though. It's not that it's not. It's just very, very specific to boss fights. Let me just check what I can craft in terms of trinkets, and then maybe we can find something. Frenzy Orb. Okay, this is actually really cool. I actually wanted to try this. So I want to use this on my melee build because I'm actually going like balls to the wall um, HP on this, right? So based on missing health, I gain movement speed, and based on missing health, I gain DPS as well. And can I craft this further? I cannot. Yeah, so it's actually really powerful, this Frenzy Orb. I think I'm going to use this and see how we deal. Um, yeah. And I think for the other two, the resilience is a bit more useful. So for the melee build, I could just ditch this, perhaps. Yeah, I don't really need it for the melee build, I think. Armor penetration. Okay, this is something we have not really used. I don't know how good this is. Like, I'm sure the bosses have some armor, we just don't know what it is. I'm gonna take one of it just to see what it does. It can further be crafted into the Carapace Dagger. Oh, really? Homes in on enemies. Okay, so it's a boomerang. How's the attack speed? 4.6. It's slightly higher than that, but the DPS is lesser. It has decent crit chance built into it. It says can be thrown repeatedly and homes in on enemies. This one doesn't home in. Yeah. But I think as is, the hilt would still be good for armor penetration. So let's get the Manica on you, and you have Clockwork Heart to work it. Yeah, and I don't need the Challenger's Pauldron. Yeah. So now we have missing health bonuses. We restore health when we take fatal damage. That's this is very, very powerful. This lifeline allow me to take out the Sage and Grit super fast. I'll show you guys. And I think I'm going to try the armor penetration on my melee character. See how that goes. So let's put the Challenger's Pauldron back here. Doesn't really change into anything, huh? Okay. Fine. We got a little bit more gold here. Let's use it. See what we can level up. So here I got max res, damage, movement on the full gambit because we need a little bit of movement at least. That's it, and if we're in full health, because most of the time we have Cave Link's Foot running. We have 460 health, so we can totally take advantage of this. DPS, resilience gain. I think we can remove the resilience gain from this. 4% is not a big deal, so I'm going to change that. We got to craft some of these. Crit chance is okay, I'll take it. So if we use the active ability of the melee weapon, we get 100% crit chance. So you know what? I'm going to remove the crit chance from this. And then I got to level that one up as well. We don't really need the movement speed on the full gambit. Yeah, we don't really need it, but let's just change some of these first. Crit chance, we don't need that. Okay, max res, I'll take that. That's okay. We don't need the crit chance on you. If you got back crit chance, what's our goal? 2k. Damage, that's huge. We'll take that. Armor penetration. Armor. That's not the worst. I'll take it. We don't have that much gold, so I don't want to overbet on this. There we go. We're on -4 damage. Yeah, that's gonna nullify our damage a little bit. We need more gold. Never mind. We'll make do with what we have. So let me just check my potions pouch. We have the increased damage and increased melee damage, movement speed, attack speed, crit chance. We don't really need the accuracy potion. It's sort of like Like, it's actually decent. It does improve our DPS, like when we're not using our ability. Increase armor by 8, mana regen, health regen, greater mana. Okay, all of this is fine. Let's just check the potions. I think we needed more health regen potion. Alright, let's see. Let's get more of these. Yeah, that should do the trick. Right, I'll show you guys this fight. This is going to be a very, very fast fight because of how much of damage we are racking up from this. Um, but yeah, oh, not this one. Give me a sec. We also found the gate to the next area, but that's not what we want to do. So, Trample Waystone. Yeah, all right, cool. So when you're in the second level of the what do you call this? The desert caves. Eventually, you come across this area that looks something like this, which is the temple. And this temple is where you'll find Sage and Grit. They are both waiting for us here. I'm gonna pop the stew here. Oh, looks like we, excuse me, got some spoiled food. We are regenerating health. I'm just gonna pop one potion just to speed that up. We're at full health now. As you can see, our movement speed is a little bit lesser, but we're still moving okay. And then we're gonna activate this, and Sage and Grit are gonna show up, and let's just fight them. This is a really cool double dragon fight, and the weapon we got as well really deserves to show how they are like yin and yang, like brothers, two dragons. I didn't get my summons out. I just want to show this first, and show you how much of DPS this build can do. And I want to get past their first ability before I pop my... there we go. They're going to do this circle thing, where they're summoning their ability. And these two beams are going to hit you. So you're just going to move around a little bit before they break off again. And here, we're going to pop our ability. And there we go. Just going to do as much crit damage as we can. Likely going to be able to take out Sage really fast. You can focus one dragon or you can focus both. But just understand that they're still going to be able to do the ability like this, as you can see. Just that it makes it easier for you to avoid the ability if it's just one of them, right? So Ancient Fossil set is on cooldown. We got a heal going and we're fine here. I think we are doing damage based on missing health as well, so it works really well in our favor. We cannot dash with this build because we're using the Fool's Gambit, but that's part of the plan because we do more damage that we just kill the enemy before they can do anything else. So really cool fight, and we didn't trigger our lifeline, so we are still doing okay. That way I have a sense of security. I know this build is really tanky, really high DPS, and it's been doing great. And that's with our not so optimized build. Like I could just go damage, and then damage, and I could go damage on all of these as well, right? But we got a bit of max res to fit into this build. We got damage. This is armor. We can change that away. We got to change the bone, and we got to change the frenzy orb. Yeah, those are the main things we gotta switch out. But yeah, once you've defeated the two dragons, it seems to unlock this stairway, right? And let me just kill that one. And this stairway is where I placed another waystone. So we're gonna go back here first and keep these away. Look how fast I'm moving. It's insane how fast I'm moving because of the Caveling's Foot. Super fun. It's really super fun. And there we go. We managed to beat the boss. I'm going to keep this one back. Yeah. And we don't have enough gold to do these. I think I'm going to have to move the dungeon mission up because I need that as a priority. Where's the rockfish? We got enough rockfish to craft a few more potions. There we go. Let's pop that there. Very nice. What potions are you all due to craft? Okay, only these two. So that's actually good for us because we don't need these anymore. We're pretty stocked up on like everything else. So I actually don't need them to be working on crafting these. These, however, I don't mind if they continue to craft. So let me quick stack this. I think they are set to craft more bars, right? Yeah, they are. So they will keep crafting bars forever. So there we go. We got the Savage Skeleton. It's about the same quality of the previous weapon, so we already have that. So these are the two skeletons. As you can see, they're beside me. They're really fun. And I guess I can get another pair of them because I have +1 max summon from the Fool's Gambit, and that gives me a very nice group of skeletons here to do extra summon damage. And yeah, that's generally it. So we do have the other sets. I will hang on to those for a bit. Let me just check if I have the... Yeah, we don't have enough gold. I think we're just going to go ahead and farm deeper, and then we'll be back here as soon as we can. So, using the Temple Waystone, we end up inside this area, which I'm just starting to explore. It seems to have its path carved out, but at the same time, it looks like we can also mine through it, you know? So, I don't know what happens if we mine through it, whether we will find like another path or something. So, I'm just gonna do it because I'm kind of curious to know why sometimes there are like areas. Put one there just to mark that I came this way. Oh, and we have the magic stilts, which is our new source of light. That works very well. We don't have the miners too, but it's fine. We're just going to go into our DPS mode here. Alright, these are the skeleton enemies we face here. So it doesn't look like we can leave this, the design of this room, right? It seems to just lead us into this area and it just wants us to take on these enemies. So I'm just gonna nuke these. Alright, cool. We've already looted all these chests, so we've done this, that corner. Just gonna get the gold if I find any. That's mainly it. Lots of bones. Wonder what else we can do with bones besides arrow crafting. Like arrows seem to be the most worth it at this point. Upgrade shard. Okay, so we need this thing called upgrade shards. That's something we don't have yet. I think if we can find those will be a nice little bonus for us, right? Yeah. Let's see, can we go down south here? We can, so we have not explored this. Go through this part. Nice. These displays and whatnot don't seem to be carrying anything. It's mostly just one chest and the rest are just empty. Some ninjas here and there. These enemies are not to be underestimated, by the way. Like, I should be popping my potions, actually, because of how strong they are. They do a lot of damage, despite my armor. Like, I have 106 armor. But despite that, they do a lot of damage. Like, really, really a lot of damage. Alright, cool. This path also takes a summer. Let's check this. Oh, it's just right here. Cool. Nice. Is that a new, no, it's just a thorns potion. We'll pop it. No. Potions here. Alright, I already looted that. Just going south here and get every coin I can. And down here, this way. And this is the ladder. So this is where we opened our portal because I want to see what's inside. Yeah, I'm sure this is going to be fun. I'm guessing this is like the boss because it looks like a boss fight, right? And if it looks like a boss fight, it's likely a boss fight. Let's see. Do we think we can take this dude on? I really want to get rid of that -4 damage. Yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit more gold to get rid of that minus damage. I really want to do this fight properly. Man. What are we trading? And our trader's on a mission, I guess? Where is our trader? On a trading mission, Devon. I guess if we recruit more traders, they can do this a little faster. But yeah, otherwise, I guess not. So Shane the Elder is easy to spot. I think for the rest of these guys, I do need to give them some form of cosmetics just to identify their roles. I did do it for the trader and like Darren, he's wearing the right armor and all that, so that's fine. Do I need my guards for this? I think I really need my guards, right? Yeah. Hey, join me, buddy. Yeah. And let's see the food. What can we give them? I think I'm gonna have to craft something here. We got a new cooking station, which looks really cool. Movement speed, attack speed. That's very, very nice. Um, Root salad. The fresh potato salad is actually not bad. But the tropical stew seems to be the best thing, right? That it clearly seems to be the best thing. It also gives them quite a bit of nutrition. Yeah, gonna get more of these. So let's split that. Put those here. And let's see. I don't need these, so let's put these here. Yeah, I think let's do that. And where's my other guard? She should be wearing a tux. Oh, there we go. Didn't say. Yeah, didn't say. Join me. All right, cool. Now let's get rid of these. We don't need these. We got some cool antique swords. I don't know how good these are. Um, yeah, I don't know how good those are, but we definitely need them to make sure. Need to make sure they're having the best equipment. So, um, Devon. So Lindsay has the melee set. I think she's okay, and you have the shadow set. Do any of you have better armor? No, right? Oh wait, the Dryad one is 450, 18 armor, 26. The Dryad one is superior. All right, follow me, and let's see who else. Mm, yeah, I think that's mainly it. So Emma, let's look at your equipment. Let's take the Dryad set away from you, and yeah. And let's see. Yeah, there's Settler Devon. You've got a good Dragon's Rebound. So Lindsay already has the Dragon's Rebound. I don't need this. Okay, fine. Um, okay, orders. Lindsay. Let's give you another better set. There we go. All right. And Ryan, let's look at what you got. So you got the Cryo Blaster and you got the Shadow set. Which is actually while not moving. Wait, what? 10% damage while not moving. Oh, I know what that's good for. I mean, you're clearly good for the Divine Dragon Lance, right? That's what you're made for. If I were to be... Yeah. Okay. I don't think anyone else has better equipment than him. So it's 816 armor set, 1618. Yeah, that's probably 1620. Yeah, it gives better buffs. Yeah, alright. So he has a very good range set, but just not the best weapon. The best weapon is the Vulture's Burst. or the Bow of Dualism, which we have. Let's see. Hmm. The extra trinkets, I need to allow weapons here, just so that it can fit. If there's any extra weapons. Hmm. Antique rifle, antique sword. The antique rifle is actually not bad. Yeah, it's actually not bad. Let me just try it, just so I know what I'm dealing with. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. All right, Ryan. Let's give you the antique rifle. With the bow of dualism here. Keep the sword here. Sort those out. Keep that there. Yeah. Okay. I think we're pretty set for this fight. Let's just check. They're consuming. Okay, they have enough potions. Do we want to give them any other potions? Like battle potions? Maybe? Yeah. I mean, that should work, technically. Alright, let's head back into the fray. So we're gonna do this in our melee set. We don't need the mount. We've got the Nimblefoot and all that. Just don't have enough coins. We are running a -4 damage, but we damage increases based on missing health. So let's just hope this works correctly. Alright. Let's eat. Okay. Let's see. Is it a boss? That looks like a boss. Okay, that's definitely a boss. Fallen Wizard. Yikes, here we go. What are you doing? Yo. Oh, we're getting hit no matter what, huh? Where'd he go? Woo! Okay, I see what's happening here. Where is he? Whoa, that's a lot of DPS. Holy shit. Uh, yeah. Okay, the pillars can actually block his attacks, which is decent. So I can like stay behind this pillar. No, not really. Some attacks are being blocked by the pillar, not all. Okay, is he gonna be stationary at any point? Which one? This one? I'm gonna use my ability. Get the crits in. I think we can pop him. We got him. Holy shit. Defeat the fallen wizard. That was easy. That was insane. We did that fight super easy. Second floor of the Deep Desert Temple. Reward Void Bag. Talk to the Elder at the Forest Settlement to hand in. That's it. We did the wizard, the fallen wizard. You don't have any quests? Oh, I see. So does it work the same? I guess it's the same. So it's just like an extra double storage. So I don't need the white pouch anymore. I see, I see. Let's see. Where does the pouch go in? Pouch. Goes under miscellaneous? Okay. What else do we have under miscellaneous that we don't need? Minecart, we don't use that. We can get rid of the bombs. We got a recipe book. We don't need the crafting guide. Actually, you know what? Let's just keep it from memory. Precise enchanting scroll. Okay, this is actually not bad. We can just use this to enchant you. So you got some crit chance there. Grass seeds. Let's get rid of those. Swamp grass seeds. Hoverboard. Another inefficient feather. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of the minecarts. Let's get rid of these. There we go. We got the pouch there. Yo, that was insane. Okay, what did we get? Permanently increases max trinkets to 7. Holy crap. Altar dust can be consumed. Permanently increases max item sets to 4. Get access to 4 item sets as an achievement. Swamp Deep Cave Hunt Tablet Tier 1 Alchemical Interference. Place in Fallen Altar to activate. What do you mean? The Fallen Altar? Altar? Must have Gateway Tablet. Made in the Tungsten Workstation. Okay. This one? Oh. So are you the Gateway Tablet? Reward is now available in Temple Adventure Journal. Okay. Oh, there we go. So we found a secret painting. We defeated the old nemesis. Our old nemesis? Really? Okay. And Banner of War. Rapidly spawns enemies around it. Enemies will attempt to destroy the banner, breaking down obstacles in their way. Whoa. That sounds nasty. Yeah, that sounds nasty. I mean, we got a Banner of Peace, I guess. Let's keep the Banner of War there. That reminds me, actually, there was a few things I left at the no, not here. Where I fought the dragons. Temple Waystone. Yeah, I actually left these banners here to give me buffs. So this was another way I handled dragon fight. Is I placed these banners so that they give me additional buffs in this area. And that was really cool. That definitely helped us with the fight as well. Yeah. Okay, let's pop this. Let's keep these here. And alchemical interference. Place in the fallen altar to activate. Can be upgraded to what? How do I upgrade it? Five ascended shard. Wow. Must have a gateway tablet. So this is a gateway tablet. So there's a forest deep cave tablet. There's a snow deep cave tablet. And I can just craft these. But now I can just craft any of these. Okay. And ascended shard. So what do I do with the fallen altar? Let's put it down here. Incursion perk tree. What? Is the game just getting started, guys? Yo. So I use altar dust to buy a perk. Okay. Tablets dropped in your incursions are now more likely to have higher tier melee weapons. Ranged weapons. Magic weapons. Summon weapons. Okay. More likely to have coins as the tablet reward. Okay. Tablets with coins as the tablet reward has a low chance to drop 5 times as many coins. Okay, so this is like coin farming. Tier 1. Oh, and then there's tier 2. So the tablets get stronger and stronger as we keep going through this. Yo, that's insane. Tablets dropped in your incursions are now more likely to have higher tier magic weapons. Okay, how about this? Enemies killed have a chance to drop altar dust. So this is like the most important one, right? Because this one allows me to go to the next tier. Slime caves. What is this? Tablets dropped in your incursions and now have a chance to have cosmetic armor. Wow, that's funny. Cave links carrying altar dust. I see, I see. Enemies killed have a chance to drop alchemy shards. Slime cave tablets can now drop in tier 2 or higher. Slime cave tablets? We don't even have a slime cave. Damn, this is insane. Enemies killed in incursions have a chance to drop upgrade shards. I see, I see. More likely to have a higher tier ranged weapon as their tablet reward. More likely, huh? I mean, I'm just gonna YOLO this and not spend anything more for now. Because I just want to know that I can go through this tree. So I'll just get more dust, right? And with more dust, we can obviously get all of the other upgrades as well. So when we get more points, then we can do the other stuff. All right. This is getting very interesting for sure. Weapons, extra trinkets, divine cryo. There we go. We got another dualism bow here. Let's just lock that. How's our Oliver the pawnbroker? How's our coin? Not much really. We need a lot of coin. We could definitely get the coin upgrade if we want more coins. But what do we pawn though? Like, do we need to farm these bosses? I think it's fine. We'll keep it as an option. Yeah, but gold is like our highest priority thing right now. Seems to be the case. You know what? We'll take these and just utilize the pawnbroker before he leaves. The dungeon chair. It's fine. It's a small amount of profit, but it's fine. Just check. What else do we have? Dungeon. Don't sell the dungeon items. I want those. Yeah, I don't sell the dungeon items. I need those. Those are good stuff. And these are seats. You're selling seats. That's fine. Seats is fine. Sell those. So it's like max is 250. I guess. Right. We don't really need seats. We've got plenty of those. Okay, I needed sunflowers for something. I can't remember what it was. I needed sunflowers for life elixir. Yeah, this one. Okay. So I don't have the upgrade shards or the alchemy shards. Let's just check life elixir. What's my life now? 510. 520. So I can still do more of this. 530. 40. 50. 60. No? So that's the max. Oh, okay. Alright. So because I didn't know how many I consumed before, I think I didn't have enough to craft as many as I wanted. Oh, no, I can still make greater life elixir with alchemy shards. Alright, fine. So alchemy shards is... So I gotta farm alchemy shards. If I farm those, I get to craft all the more powerful oceans, elixirs, all the good stuff, and I can get my the next workstation. Okay, so at least I don't have to worry about wasting the elixir. Consumable. Let's see. What do I have under consumables? Where am I putting these? Supposedly. Nowhere. I see. So we can actually check this. Remove the food. Remove the boss item. Yeah, and we can keep these here. So flask, portals, do they go anywhere else? Scrolls. Hmm. Miscellaneous quest item, that's fine. Yeah, I'll let them move things around. Treasure potion, do I need this? It's fine. Actually, you know what? I'll just pop one of these. I just want to know what happens now if I were to put this inside. Area modifier, 15% enemy damage, 15% loot. Silk Bioessence Gateway Tablet, Tier 1 Razor Blade. Didn't I? Wait, isn't this like one of the weapons I already had before? Like, it's not better than what I have no matter what, right? I just enter? Oh, okay. And it's just another new map. Holy shit. And I get a new incursion in my journal. So my previous journal entries are all completed? Oh, okay, that's fine. Some alien costume thing. Oh, we gotta cut more in the Swamp Deep Cave. We can do that. Swamp Deep Cave. Okay, we can do that. Alright, let's try to do this. This is interesting. I want to see what happens. Where do we go? Hunt down enemies. 1% progress? Just like that. So I just hunt enemies? Potion buff reduced. Okay, that means I gotta... It really want me to use my potions here. I think it's just like it knows that it's gonna be tough. Okay. Gold here. Okay. Give me a sec. I gotta just turn on my lights. Okay. All right, that's much better in terms of ambience. And also, let me just double check. Yeah, be good. So I just kill enemies and that counts as progress. All right. Does it lead into a boss fight? Okay. I mean, there's a lot of enemies. There's no doubt about that. Y'all stay close to me. I wonder if they're guarding me at this point or I'm guarding them. Alright. Got more potions here. Ooh, what's this? What's this ore? Upgrade shards for fantastic. Okay, found it. So that's what upgrade shards are. And my potion's supposed to light up the ores, no? For some reason, my potion's just not lighting it up. I mean, maybe it's not doesn't work for these. Maybe it's not counted as a ore. Yeah, I have it. Treasure potion. It is on. It should light up ores. At least that's the description. Oh, there's more here. Alchemy shards. Ah, okay. Okay, so this is the end of the map. It's not that big. The incursion maps are actually quite small. Can y'all like keep up with me and not get swarmed? Yo, look at that dude getting swarmed there. Get your ass here. Alright, portal has appeared at the entrance. Okay. So I guess that means we just are done. Okay. So if they're going on expeditions, they're just taking the gold from my pouch just like that, right? It's automated, I guess. There we go. More shards here. There doesn't seem to be a timer or anything. So I think we're okay here. And just hang in. Also, the enemy is significantly reduced after the bar reached 100%. So I don't think we're gonna get any more enemies here. All right. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case. Also, the swamp deep cave. This one I really gotta do the cobwebs thing, but in the swamp. Yeah, doesn't work here. Yeah, looks like there's no more enemies. They just want me to mine, I guess, at this point. We are free to mine as much as we want. Oh wait, no, there's a few more enemies here. Okay. I was cutting through this just to check. Um. Okay. Yeah, there are some ores hidden in here. I guess it's still in the corner, like towards the edge. Like they don't hide the ores in the center of anything. It's kind of nice to know that I don't have to search that hard. You see, like it's somehow or other in a corner. So at least I know I can access it. Yeah. Where I find some, I find more, so not that difficult to guess. Mm, okay. Alright, see what else is here. Out of gold here. The top right corner of the map. Okay. What are they snacking? Yeah, they're snacking the stew. I gotta give them easy, cheaper food, otherwise we're gonna run out of high quality ingredients. I gave them the stew just for the boss fight earlier. They don't actually need it anymore, so I'm gonna just take that away. Y'all can eat raspberries. Pumpkin's fine too. 30 nutrition. Yeah, so it seems like it doesn't spawn any more enemies once we have filled the bar, which is okay. I mean, at this point, it's just a mining mission. I just gotta go around and mine for what I want. Mm. I really should just have one build with all the mining trinkets. Since I have my fourth slot now, I can do that. I don't really intend to play the summoner, so I'm gonna use the summoner slot as a mining slot. That way, since we have like these areas where enemies are just not gonna spawn, once we're done with the map, we might as well just switch to our mining gear and just use the all the mining trinkets to just mine the hell out of the place. Because we can do cleave damage with our mining, and it's gonna get us a lot of ores. Yeah. If only my NPCs could mine together, that would be actually really cool. But they can't do that, so whatever. We'll figure it out. It's fine. We're just getting a lot of gold. There we go. A little more ore here, ore here. Yeah. Nothing much there. A bit more ore there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. More ore here. Oh, a lot more here. It's good. Nice. Bit more here. I like how these light up the place as well, so I can just shoot them forward and sort of get an idea of what's ahead of me. That is so nice. Like that's legit nice too. Getting so much silk here as well. Now I need to check again what I can use silk to craft. I think there was a few recipes that I couldn't do before because I didn't have enough silk. But here we farm so much. The spiders. Um, yeah, melee is just better. I don't have to be worried about mana. I'm a lot tankier, and plus the range that the boomerang gives me just allows me to just spam the hell out of it. Got another gateway tablet. That's nice. That was a drop too. That was really good. I don't know how lucky we are to get that, or whether it's a super lucky drop or something. But hey, we got it. We'll take it. Alter dust. I see it. Yeah, so the enemies definitely drop the best loot. All the other stuff that we opened up, not so much. We do gotta go around looking for ores, which I think is a little bit slow part. Um, but hey, it is a game of farming, so why am I complaining, right? Okay. A lot of altar dust, very nice. Most of the fight happened in the center here, which is why there's so many enemies here. That's a boss portal? I see, I see. I see, I see. So there is a boss. There's 5 attempts. Okay, let's do it. Powerful enemies approaching. Where? Whoa! Oh, I see. I see what how this is. Okay, okay. So it's you. So you cannot loop on yourself. Again, that is your greatest weakness, but you can also run towards me. Shit, I went the wrong direction. I should have watched out. This way. Okay. I'm very, very close to death, but if I can dodge this, it should be okay. Yeah, I just gotta stay close to its head and not allow it to loop itself around. Yeah, that's the main bit. And then keep some space so that when he comes at me, I can just like move. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Dodged it. Got our heal back. We haven't used our extra life yet. I think our guards are probably gonna go down from this. This Pest Warden is very tanky. It's 70% health. That's insane DPS. I'm gonna try to pump my potions, do the crit hits. See how much DPS we can pump out here. We're barely tickling it. Holy shit, this dude is tough. Yo, that's so much damage. Alright, there we go. Got hit very badly there. That's our extra life. It already triggered. The guards are basically missing. I think they're both down. Yep. Get back up, buddy. Alright. I'm gonna keep moving and using as much space as I can. Ah, we went down. Yo, that's a tough Pest Warden. Yeah, that's a very tough one. It's a lot stronger. Even with the 5 attempts, I don't think we'll be able to pull this off that easily. But it's very cool. We got a lot of loot. Super, super, super nice. And I think we can start crafting our greater potions as well, thanks to the farming. Um, let's see. Let's go and sort out our cosmetics here. We have alien costume here. Didn't have one before, huh? That was weird. Right, I sort those out. Oh yeah, I wanted to check what silk can do. So let's check silk. So silk can make a cave tablet, a leaf. It can do the video set. Yeah. Um, magic damage, magic attack speed. Attacks poison the target. Okay, so it's just poison and web potion, which is the potion that slows the enemy. Again, I don't think it works on bosses. I've not seen one working properly on boss. Okay, we got better potions here though, so we can actually start swapping our potions out for the higher tier potions. And how do we use the altar dust again? Wait. Oh no, it's only for upgrading. So it doesn't have any other use? Oh, get up. And where are you going? Why are you going this way? Why are you going this way? You're like heading somewhere? Hello? Are you there? Buddy? Buddy, what are you doing here? Okay, I think he left, right? Yeah? I'm not sure where the other person in the party is. Okay, the party's empty. Okay, okay, cool. So they both left. That's all I needed to know. Check the potions pouch. Put that there. Ah, there we go. More shards here. Oh yeah, we can also upgrade the our bench, I think, the workbench, now that we are higher level. And we still got a few chances to clear this boss. That I don't know. I don't think this portal expires. Like it doesn't have a. It doesn't state a time. It just says 4 attempts remaining. So I can just go back and forth and not worry about this. But I cannot upgrade my incursion points. Like I will lose the boss if I do that. Right. So that's the one thing I gotta be aware of. Yeah, but it's super cool. I really like the whole setup. Like the end game in this is like it's like almost Path of Exile level of end game, so it's really cool. And plus, you actually get a DPS check dummy, which you don't get in Path of Exile. So hey, very very nice. I love the effort put into this game. Super cool. Now let's check the upgrades. There we go. Fallen Workstation, Fallen Anvil. You need a tier 1 essence, huh? How do I do that? Do I gotta beat the boss to get the essence or something? Like that has to be it, right? Yeah, so the essence is the one thing we don't have. All right, and we have the Fallen Workstation, which seems to be the last one. Yeah. All right. So anything new that I can craft here? I can craft the other tablets. So we have Snow Deep Cave, Forest Deep Cave, Swamp. Yeah, those are okay. Anything else new? Upgrade station. Oh, wow. Okay, so I need tier 1 essences to do most of these, huh? All right, all right. It's all leading me up to the fight, I guess. I just gotta settle the fight to figure this out. Slime matters, slimium. And I can do some of that. Projectile bounces by 10. That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. What else can I craft here? Anything else really? What's the alerts about? They're hungry, I cannot find food. Why not? There's food here. Why y'all hungry and cannot find food? You're out of fish or something? Um. Oh, I guess meatballs. You're running out of meat for meatballs. Oh, okay, okay. I see how it is. I mean, we can just pump more bread into them. Yeah. You guys can eat food like bread, right? Yeah, you can eat bread. So the hell? You're not crafting bread? Oh, I see. Keep bread, guys. Bread is like essential. If you guys always have bread, you'll never run out of food. It's the way I look at it. All right. Let's see. I need to upgrade all of these to the next tier of potions. So how do I do that? I need to upgrade that first. Right. Right, so I need to upgrade this table first. Okay, so all these potions that I have, they're not going to do anything They're basically a one-off if I use them now, so I'm gonna keep them away first. Spelunker potion. Oh, this is the one for ore. The one we use for was for treasure. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Altar dust is for upgrades, so do that. Mm, yeah, that's fine. Put you there. So these are the new shards. These are the new tablets. I think we just need a new place to store these stuff, right? Um, did we not get a mobility cloak? Hmm. Okay. I wonder how powerful the upgrade of the weapons will be. Like, just how much can we upgrade it? Actually, kind of curious about that. All right, let's see my settlers. So Lindsay and Ryan are both idle. At least they're both back. That's the most important. They took quite a beating in that fight earlier. Um, can I handle this boss by myself? That's the real question. I got one more trinket slot actually. I'm not using it. I should have been using that. What else can I fit in? I can actually add a manica on top of that. I can even do a pauldron. Yeah, I can even do a pauldron. So I want this to be my mining build. I might as well put the toolbox there. Um, summons dual damage. There we go. Mining. Minus bouquet. Sure, we can use hover boots for this one. Can I stack those? Because minus bouquet already has the upgrade, you can't. Okay, I understand. That would be kind of OP though if I could do that. And it'd be really fun if I could do that actually. Yeah. So challenge is pauldron. It's an option. What extra trinkets do I have? I have an extra weapon there actually. Put that in the weapons. Cleave damage from mining. Yeah, that's what I need. What else? Not really much. Hmm. Fire telescope, I guess. Yeah, the rest is whatever. And then for the armor, we need to think of something to put into this. Can't be going buck ass naked mining. That'll be a horrible idea. And yeah, so it's either the challenges pauldron, because that's like 40 health. We need the manica. Like the frenzy orb is kind of nice. I don't know how much of armor penetration, whether the armor penetration is actually doing enough. I don't know whether this does like extra 20 damage or whatever. Let me just look it up. I want to know how powerful this armor penetration thing is. So Necesse armor penetration. Mm. Uh, you know what? I think the best way would be to see whether it triggers here, right? All right, let's see what we get. I'm getting like, okay, we need to remove this so that I don't see the deep damage over time. 135. Without this, 137, 143. That's a crit. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. We are hitting about 600 and about 650, 660, 660 on average. Let's put this. We are critting a lot, so no, I don't want the crits. Mm, I don't know whether the bone hilt is actually helping us. I'd rather take this. At least I know it works. You know? Yeah, I don't know if the bone hilt is working. That's the problem. It probably is working against the boss. I just can't tell. Right. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna pop another one of these tropical stews. See if we can try to take on the boss by ourselves. Probably a bad idea, but well, I'm gonna try it. Okay, here we go. Gonna use my crit straight away. Do as much damage as we can. Okay, here. Dodge. 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 Okay. Stay close to the head. Stay close to the head. Okay. Going down. And this way. Ah, man. I dodged the wrong way. I'm caught in its radius. The heal had to work and kicked in there. It's not very good. It's gonna come back around. Yo, it's doing so much damage to me. Mm. 5, 4, 3, 2. Heal, heal. Got the heal. Ah, very, very close. I can't mine out of that. I'm dead. So we did 50% of damage still. That's roughly the amount we're getting to. I think I just need a lot more room to move around. Because I remember this boss was always tricky because of the amount of space it takes up on the screen. No worries. We will try to figure it out. And I'm sure we'll be able to beat this boss. So, do you sell anything new? Snowhood. No? But you do remind me that I probably got to check if the other people sell anything new. Banner of Peace, Challenges Banner, Banner of War. So you sell the Void Bag now. Teleportation Stone. Right, nothing really new. I gotta swap this all to damage, that's for sure. What else you sell? Nothing new, okay. Right, let's enchant Just do damage. Come on, give me damage. Damage is keen, right? Give me keen. Come on. Ah, man, I'm so low. I'll take the movement speed. So low. I need more coins to really buff up the build that I have. Alchemist, Explorer, Gunsmith, Stylist. Do you have anything new? You don't seem to. Alright, you seem to have pretty much the same thing. Trader, guard, guard. Um, so one of my guards missing. Oh, Ryan. Ryan's moved for whatever reason. Ryan, can you move back here? Okay. Should have locked them. Right, let's do the one last mission that we got, which is to cut down 1,000 cobweb in the swamp caves. And that's the deep swamp, by the way, so we gotta go south here. Cursed Crone, deep caves. Yeah, that's the nearest one, I think. Let's see. Are we near? No, no. We gotta go here. Cursed Crone. Plains? No, not this one. This one is the North Swamp. This one is the desert. This one is here. Okay. That's the snow. Okay. This is the snow camp. Okay, this is the furthest one. Where's the plains one again? It's here. It's not the furthest. At least we know that this is the swamp. Right, so we can just use this. This is fine. And then if I get a chance to put another... I can just portal back out and then get what I need. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, cool. So tungsten, let's take some. Don't really need these. We're doing okay actually. Oh, I just remembered that we didn't take the food. Never mind. No. We already cleared that, right? Okay. Just need to find more webs in the swamp. I guess we just gotta go south. What is that? Emerald cluster. Okay. Alright, we are in the swamp. So exactly where we need to be. Let's put these books away. We don't use the recall flask as much. We don't use the seed pouch is fine. Helps us keep stuff away. We don't need the bow. We don't need the lance. We don't use those. So we can keep track of maybe our torches and ammo. That will save us some space. Yep. Yeah. There you go. Basalt. Is that how you say it, or is it basalt? Not my first language, but I try. Yo, the trees are just respawning. Berserk. Okay, that's a good one. Um, Harmful is okay. It's not the worst. All right, we can head towards the emerald cluster. We come across webs. You come across webs. Right. Where are my skeletons? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I think about summoner is it's nice if you can focus all the enemies in front of you all the time. And it's more like like a what do you call this? Um, a supplementary build. You know, it supplements your existing build. But other than that, I don't see the potential. Yeah. But as a supplement, it's definitely going to be strong. Like I could definitely see summons adding like increasing your DPS by like 50%, but not by itself. Oh, where? Mm, okay. There's another cluster there. Don't really need it. Just gonna cut through this, go back into the swamp. Right, so we got a specific look for cobwebs. Uh, all right. Mm. That doesn't look fun. Uh, Come on. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to deal with that right now. So I am in the swamp. I just gotta. Yo, Fishman, no. No, Fishman, don't come after me. I do not want to deal with you guys right now. It's copper. Mm. Do I need this key niche thing? You know what? Fine. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do some dynamite mining. Let's do that. Swamp dweller stuff, huh? Okay. Yo, where are the damn webs? Wait, was that a spider? Spider, can you show me where the webs are? Mm, I see it, I see it. I see what's this? No, no, it's a little trap. It's a trapped what do you call this treasure thing? But it's fine. We'll just go for it. I thought I saw a spider's egg or something, but I was wrong. Banana sapling. Oh, really? Mm. All right. I will just be sorting myself out here and trying to figure out a way to look for the cobwebs. But I think I'll call this an episode. It has been amazing. And let's see if I clear these out, get a little bit more space. Oh, that's a very good one, actually. Here we go. These traps I want to keep and start using them in my base if I can. We don't need the dryad saplings. We don't need the bamboo. Plenty of those. There we go. Some life quartz here. Yeah. Yeah. Looking for these cobwebs seems to be a little bit tricky. You're not able to find them that easily. Mm. So yeah, best effort. We continue this in the next episode and see where it takes us. But yeah, thanks for watching, and do try out the game for yourselves. It is super fun. Um, and yeah, it's very much like Terraria, a little bit of what do you call this? Stardew Valley, and it's one of those hidden gems, you know. And I think indie games definitely are winners of 2025. Like I don't see any of the AAA studios pulling anything useful this year. I think the only big, I would say, game that really did well was, hmm, let's see, was there any actually a big game that did well this year? I don't think so. Yeah, yeah, Cloud Obscure was very good, but I don't think it's considered fully AAA, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think it's like proper AAA. It was still done by a medium-sized studio. That was kind of nice. The rest of it, as I said, still very much dominated by the indie studios. So nice to know. Definitely deserved. Well deserved. Going deeper in the swamps here. Still no sign of cobwebs. Swamp Deep Cave. Yep, that's where we are. The mini dungeon there. Oh, oh. We are finding so many good hidden gems here, but none of these are very helpful. Dungeon chests. Yeah, we could swap out our cosmetics for dungeon chests. Sure. Swamp stones and whatnot. Not so much. Mm. Man, looking for webstones turned out to be the most difficult of all the challenging tasks. Like, there's so many of these coral stuff here that trying to find one with the webs is just becoming very difficult. Mm. Where are you leading me? Mm. What do you got? I can get rid of these. Mycelium bar. Max resilience. Ooh, that's nice. What do I want to swap for it? Resilience gain will get rid of these. Gator's Lullaby. Okay. I'll keep these away. Still in the swamps. Mm, still nothing. That's desert. Yo, what the hell? Aged champion? Dude, what? Who are you? Why am I skeletons attacking you? No, no, no. I don't want to kill him. Can we like, um, can we like come back? Yeah, don't kill the, don't kill that dude. That dude looks important. What the hell? Um, okay. Potions. Order bar. Take points. Swamp dweller stuff. Druid's great bow. Do we need those? Mm. I mean, we can sell these. We'll sell these. Alright, how do I not attack that dude? No, 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 don't attack him. Hmm. Is there a way to like sleep it off or something? Because that looks like you could recruit him. I just don't know how that would work. Yeah. Can I talk to you? Wait, did I have to like kill him or something? So he's an enemy no matter what? Aged champion. Look at that. These are really good. Melee crit chance, resilience decay. Increase melee crit chance and increase resilience regen when at full health. Blocking just before being hit greatly increases stamina regen. Oh, I see. So you're more of a full health and you know like resilience stamina build. Not very good for what we are going for, but maybe good for this set. So I actually never played around with shields, so let's see. This is also a really good weapon. Becomes empowered when its wielder is at full health. Wow. Okay. I didn't think we'll end up with something like this. So it's not empowered right now. How about now? Oh yeah, now it is. But it's a block build specifically. Yeah, and I mine like crazy when I'm in this mode because of all the mining tools that I have here. So it's kind of crazy actually. Yeah. So it wasn't someone we could recruit. It was just like an enemy no matter what. Yeah. Right, let's put a marker here. Um, I'm here. And use the portal to see where that lands us. Oh, there we go. We're here. So this is the swamp region that we're trying to cover. So we can just go east, north, and try to cover this. I'm sure there's a web somewhere there that we're just not seeing. Yeah. And we need to get more of the waystones. Yeah, like we really need those. And how about these? These are new stuff. Let's put a new chest. Wait, didn't we just have a dungeon chest here? Did I like put it there or something? No. So I go one with me. Where'd the other one go? Maybe they sold it? These are all the dungeon items. Yeah, there we go. But it's not. Oh, it's not stored here. Oh, furniture. There we go. Oh, there we go. There it is. All right. Sell me here or there. I think we'll put it here. Um, yeah, let's do that. That way we can do all these tablets. Gateway tablet. There we go. Clear all. Just that. So I just need a place to put my tablets. What else? What else do you store? Incursions. All the incursion stuff? Oh, but it's under landscaping though. The hell? That's weird. Um Upgrade shards, alter dust, shard, minerals, and ascended shard. Okay. Dust. Okay, and how about here? Don't need these here. Yeah. And dust. Don't need that there. Okay. That way we can like transfer those there. I can hold on to the altar dust. I think. I mean, these are upgrade materials, so I might as well hold on to those. Yeah. So I wanted to try the shield. Let's see which is the best um shield. The aged champion shield is the best. Tungsten is 70%. Carapace is 90%. So Carapace shield is really, really, really strong. Crystal shield is pretty cool actually. So Carapace shield is like the best. Let's see, do I have that? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever built one of those. It also gives 12 additional armor, so that's insane. Yeah. So let's swap that with the boots, because that's our new trinket. That means we need some movement speed, otherwise you're gonna move like a freaking turtle. Yeah. Alright, so there's one that says after blocking. Yeah, can you be upgraded? You can't. Guardian Shell. Powerful shield, but that doesn't give me a ability to perfect block, right? Yeah, it didn't say block. So Guardian Shell doesn't have block. Attack the shield, yes. What else? What else gives me block? Aged champion. That's very cool. Didn't know there's such a thing as a dude in the cave that you gotta go and beat up to get like benefits from. I mean, it doesn't sound as bad as it sounds, you know? Let's see, what else? So that Okay, toolbox, item pickup, mining, mining, mining. Telescope needs. I still haven't got it, man. I still haven't got the dungeon. I need the mobility cloak. I still haven't got that. Yeah. I'm gonna stop the rock fishing, and I'm just gonna pump this guy up. I really need him to get that trinket first. If he gets that first, we're pretty much gold. Yeah. All right. What else? Push yourself. Use from hand. No. A chance. Dual damage. That doesn't stack, so that's whatever. Damage boost if I block perfectly. That's fine. Mm. Okay, so nothing else there. What if I just go to trinkets and see? So that's just the best shield I have for now. It's 90% block. It's really, really strong. Um, it drains stamina. Okay, so we rather increase our stamina capacity so we can block longer. And we also need movement speed because we don't have that. Map discovery is not very important. When we are blocking, we can't. Yeah. So when we perfect block, we get damage and movement speed when we perfect block. And if we're at full health, which we are not, we get empowered. We also have in resilience regen when at full health, and we increase melee crit chance. So it seems like Clockwork Heart actually will work for you, right? For this build. Um, yeah, because then yeah, you're going to regen. So that's the bonus, right? Increase melee crit chance and gives resilience regen when at full health. So this also gives resilience regen when at full health. So they both work together, I think. Let's see. So I'm ticking at like quite fast. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's like double the regen. Right. So that increase that both they both work together, and it gives melee crit chance. And blocking increases my stamina regen, which allows me to continue to block if I need to, and continue to move around. Um, yeah, it just increases my chance to keep blocking, actually, not really move around so much. So the increased movement speed from the bad boots is helpful. Actually, the Caveling's Foot might also help, but since we are relying on being at full health, then let's focus on that. So now we have a lot of crit chance, we have melee crit damage, we have increased stamina regen, reduced resilience decay, so we have a lot of resilience in this build. The Manica also makes sense. Yeah. So this is tool damage, mining speed. This better than this. Reduces mob spawn rate, but that's not really a big deal for us. Cleave damage to nearby rocks. This is actually kind of cool compared to this. Yeah. Stamina. Okay. So far this is interesting. Our movement is actually okay, but I think we can actually give you the inefficient feather. Because but you can't block. So you can't block when you're doing this. Oh, okay, I see. So I'd rather just have the feather on you. You can't block when you have a mount, so it's still a downside to um this build. But it's a really tanky build, I'm sure, right? Yeah, look at that. So we are 340 resilience. You are at 260. This is the highest resilience we have had. And I can max it even higher if I have the scrolls for it. You know? So let's check my scrolls. Max health, movement, attack speed. There we go, another 10 resilience there. Another 10 resilience. We gotta do something about the leg armor. Where's my mage? There we go, Darren. Darren, uh, enchant my shoes. Wait, seriously? We broke? Kidding me. Hmm. We are broke because we've been sending the guy on mining missions. Well, he has one job. We just need him to do that. Alright, how's our lunchbox? We can take those, store those away. We need to craft some nice food for us. We don't really need the mining damage stuff because we're doing a lot of damage anyway. So tropical stew is still very nice. 50 max health is huge. 5% damage for armor. This is even better. But it's more magic focused. So what else can we do for melee? Um, can I do damage? Can I type that? No, it doesn't work. I guess just gotta browse through this. This needs milk. We're out of milk? Why? Why are we out of milk? Okay. And what are y'all crafting? Omelette with nice cheese. So is the cheese consuming all the milk? Do forever. I see. 50 cheese is enough, guys. That's a lot of cheese. We need more cows. Like that'll be the alternative to get more cows. Yeah. We could also reduce the cheese production, right? To like 20. And reduce the food that requires cheese. So we don't do the omelets anymore. The rest of these don't really need cheese. That way we can get the cheese we need to work on all of the other items. Yeah, they all need milk, man. God damn, they all need so much milk. Yeah. So tropical stew is still working. I think that will be the best item for us to use. Actually very curious about this build. So let's see how much of DPS we do here. We're hitting around 400. So it is empowered, right? We're at 86 armor. Doing around 400 DPS. That's just superior. This is range though. That's insane. That's an insane amount of range. So what if I switch to this? I lose my health. And I lose the empowerment ability. Oh, okay, so it actually becomes a ranged weapon. That's the real benefit of this. It's empowered, right? But I don't get the 400 because I'm not hitting the enemy. So I gotta hit it. Okay. Whereas if I just do this, I'm already getting like enough DPS. So the weapon is not very good. Yeah. But the resilience regen is really, really strong. And it is the highest resilience build. The armor is 86. This one says more armor. It's 90 armor. And I get the DPS boost from the crit chance. Yeah. Both these builds are slow because this one relies on a shield. Whereas this one is just 28, 28, 18, 28, 34, 18. This is far more armor. Yeah. Like even with the shield, this has less armor than this. So that set is insane. So as powerful as the Age Champion set is, it's not as good as the Fossil set. Yeah, the Fossil set is just better. But the resilience gain is pretty awesome though. So it's good for us to swap between the two. Like we could swap to this defensively to get our resilience going. And swap back to this to do damage. Yeah, because we get benefits of like damage and missing health. Like look how much damage you do when we're in this mode. Look at that. 700, 800. That's insane. That's crazy damage. If we're in this instead, our damage automatically drops because we're not getting the benefits of the low health. I like this build. This is so much more fun. Yeah, it's a high risk, high reward. This one, I think I'm gonna keep it as the mining build, just for fun, like for meme sake and whatnot. Yeah, but I don't need the weapon. The weapon's not very good, so I'm gonna keep it away. Yeah, let's keep that away. It's not very good. This is like the best weapon we have so far in the game. It's crazy how good that weapon is. Yeah, and the bow again might be the other alternative because we always guaranteed crit on the 5th hit. Look at that. And what if we hit 1, 2, we crit, double crit. 1, 2, 3 is a double crit. So it counts as 5 hits, I think, right? So let's see if we do that. So it counts as 2 hits. You see that? Bullseye, 5 stacks. So if we hit 1, 2, the third one is a double crit, right? Wait, let me do that again. 2. Did it crit? 2. I think it crit. It didn't show the crit. 98, 99. We went to like 100. For some reason, it's not showing the crit. I saw the crit appear earlier. Let me try this again. There we go, 226. Okay, try that again. 191. There we go. 200s. Look at that. That's really good DPS. Yeah, we're hitting like 600 DPS with this. And we haven't even upgraded the set properly. Like we don't have damage on any of these trinkets to properly fully use it. Right? But that's easy damage, man. Even without the crits, that's absolutely insane damage. Like this, I need ammo and all that shit. I don't need it for this. The mage build though, I feel like this is right now the weakest build we have. Yeah, it's weak. Instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the Divine Dragon Lance away. It's such a powerful weapon. And I think the best weapon we had was the Swamp Dweller. No, not this one. The spray, where is it? Venom Shower. Yeah, I think we had a divine venom shower somewhere. Someone's carrying it, probably. Wise venom shower. There we go. Martina has it. Where is Martina? Yeah, this might be actually the best mage weapon. Because at least I can move when I'm doing this. Like I utilize my blink, yes, but at least I can move while I can like reposition a little bit. And in terms of DPS, it's like 500. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the magic damage just dropped all of a sudden when I got a better weapon. Maybe it'll pick up again when I get another good one. But right now, it's not doing enough. Yeah. Eh. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah. Divine Dragon Lance, huh? Yeah, we just couldn't figure out a way to make it properly like work. Yeah. Frostfire, Mining Cleave, stamina capacity for the block, perfect block, movement speed, max resilience, and clockwork heart. This makes sure that we are like fully tanked out. If anything, we don't need the bad boots. Yeah, because when I'm blocking, I can't really move anyway. You know. So if I take out the bad boots, I can still give you the mining here. Yeah. Then for you, I can still give you the bad boots. That's fine. Toolbox. Toolbox gives increased mining range as well, huh? Are we gonna use this build like to fight? I don't know. I think so. Your armor is about the same as you. This is just the best. Yeah. Right, let's see. We do need to get more coins and farm out, and we'll be back stronger in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. We're pretty decked out, and we're doing really, really well. And these incursions is a whole new world that the game has opened us to, which is the proper end game. I just got one little mission left in my adventure journal, and then it's all going to be about